In 2017, a woman walked into Sofia Airport in Bulgaria, boarded a Ryanair flight to Athens, and vanished from the face of the earth. She left behind $4 billion in stolen money, millions of victims across 175 countries, and one of the biggest mysteries in financial history. Her name is Dr. Ruja Ignatova. The FBI calls her the Crypto Queen, and to this day, nobody knows if she's alive or dead. This is the story of OneCoin. In 2014, a new cryptocurrency exploded onto the scene. Its founder, Dr. Ruja Ignatova, was everything Bitcoin's mysterious creator was not. She was glamorous, confident, and everywhere. Ruja had a PhD from a top German university. She wore designer gowns and red lipstick. She spoke about OneCoin like a prophet promising salvation. At massive stadium events, she told crowds that OneCoin would replace Bitcoin. It would become the world's biggest cryptocurrency, and anyone who invested early would become rich beyond imagination. People believed her. They really believed her. In just 2 years, OneCoin attracted over 3 million investors worldwide. Money poured in from doctors, teachers, retirees, and families who emptied their savings for a piece of the future. But here's what none of them knew. OneCoin wasn't a cryptocurrency. It was nothing. Real cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin run on something called a blockchain. It's a public record of every transaction that anyone can verify. OneCoin had no blockchain. Zero. The entire technology was fake. When investors logged into their accounts, they saw numbers going up. Their OneCoin was growing in value every single day. But those numbers were completely made up. Ruja's team just typed whatever they wanted into the system. There was no coin. There was no technology. There was only Ruja and a brilliant lie. Behind the scenes, Ruja and her partners were moving billions through shell companies and offshore accounts. They bought yachts, penthouses in London and Dubai, and luxury properties across the globe. Ruja herself reportedly spent over $20 million on a single mansion in Bulgaria. But by 2017, investigators were closing in. The FBI had opened a case. Journalists were asking questions. Former employees were starting to talk. On October 25, 2017, Ruja was supposed to speak at a massive OneCoin event in Lisbon, Portugal. Thousands of investors had gathered to hear from their leader. She never showed up. That same day, Ruja boarded a flight from Sofia to Athens. And then she disappeared. Some investigators believe she's hiding in Russia, protected by organized crime connections. Others think she's had extensive plastic surgery and is living under a new identity in Dubai or Germany. Some even believe she was killed by criminal associates who wanted to silence her. In 2022, the FBI added Ruja Ignatova to their 10 most wanted fugitives list. They're offering $5 million for information leading to her arrest. She's one of the most wanted women in the world. But OneCoin never stopped. Even after Ruja vanished, the scheme continued operating for years. Her brother Konstantin took over until his arrest in 2019. He's now serving time in a U.S. prison. Millions of victims are still waiting for justice. Most will never see their money again. And Ruja? She could be anywhere right now, living in luxury while her victims lost everything. $4 billion. 3 million victims. One woman who simply walked away. The Crypto Queen is still out there, and the FBI is still looking.